Do you know that this Korra and Justin story is so messy, and at the same time, I have not been very enthusiastic about reading it or even discussing it because of how.
Because people have been saying we should discuss it, but at the end of the day, it's like it's such a messy situation.
Yeah, with babies involved, not just children, babies are involved. Okay, so anyway, we're going to discuss it in today's video because it's part of life and we have to discuss it. But before we get into it, our personal channels are linked down below. My name is Ada and this is Nello. Ada and Nello. So please go and check out our personal channels. And yeah,
how did this whole thing even start?
How did it start?
I think the husband, did he make a video or something?
Yeah, I think the husband
getting a divorce.
And it's not a joke, right? If you guys don't know who Korra is, Korra Obidi is a dancer. Simple and short.
An influencer per se.
Yeah. Dancer,
social media, celeb. If you can say that.
Yeah, that's what she is basically. And you know, she had this perfect marriage, although I didn't see it, but many people said, people used to envy their marriage, their relationship. You know, she had this white guy.
I think it's because they're an interracial couple. So people seem to always like
idolize themselves. Yeah, like it's almost like they're so perfect. Like, you know, that they can work together. He accepts her for who she is. I remember people kept saying it then that
he accepts her for who she is. Because she comes online dancing with boobs out, like bum out, to what some people would deem inappropriately dressed.
Yeah,
I mean, clearly, you know, this kind of thing is okay to her and her family, so it's their cup of tea. So it's not our business. If it's inappropriate, you close your eyes. You understand? So to what people would deem inappropriate. So people will say, he accepts her the way she is. She like that. But now we actually know that he didn't even really accept her the way she is. So yeah, he basically came online to say that they're getting divorced. It's not a joke. And after that first time, we're like, okay, this is probably still a joke.
Yeah, people are thinking it was publicity stunts.
I thought it was a publicity stunt.
Me too.
Who announces their divorce like that? Just like that. And they seemed all right. She literally had a baby a week before this or 2 weeks before. I'm not sure how long before. I think probably just a week before this whole public display started.
It was really early,
It was very early. And then it turned out it wasn't a joke. He came back and said how, you know, she cheated, she forgave him, how things must always go her way, how
she's a narcissist, and she's abusive and stuff like that.
And if he doesn't do things the way she wants, it becomes an issue. And then when you hear that, you know, kind of start thinking back at old videos and stuff. If you not really look at him, you know that he
was a prop.
He was a prop and he looked first.
Yeah, it was a prop.
Yeah, like it happened. It's very... See, this one reason I'll keep saying, you see this job that I'm doing, I cannot do the same job with my husband.
Thank you.
I don't want to do the same job with my husband. Like, I'm already a social media person. My husband shouldn't be. I don't even want... People that have couples channels and stuff, good for you. Is it what you want to say?
Yeah, we can't even do it together. We can't. It's not even just enough that you have your own job. You can't come to my own job and be so involved. Once in a while is fine, like, of course, being a part of my videos, but coming and be involved 247 almost all the time, nah,
I don't like it. Because first of all, I see finished there. People don't already regard us
exactly.
So that disrespect to extend to my husband, which I will not stand because I will fight everybody. Number one, I'm telling you. And then secondly, it starts causing problems because now he will have things to impute. I will have things to impute, blah blah blah. And then in this case, per se, I feel like her husband still wasn't a very social media person, but it now started being forceful, if I can use that word, because like, he doesn't want to do it, but he has to do it to make you happy. So that he's doing it, and then before you know it, small quarrels will start coming up. And before you know it, divorce will happen. See Jamie and Nikki to today, we still don't know what happened, but that's still didn't end well.
There are even other couples too that have divorced like that.
It rarely ends well because social media is a very...
It's a very intense job.
It's a jungle.
Yes. And one thing about social media I've realized is this, especially those of us that are the face of our pages, okay? Like the way I have, as in Adesi's channel now, I'm Adesi of my own channel, right? And I'm the one that started the channel. People know me first before they now know my husband. If my husband is coming to tell me some things about my channel, I'm like, from where to where? Yeah, like you can advise me, but don't come and try to take over or try to, because it's like, it's me. This is my thing, okay? Even though, you want part of it, but no, you can't come and overtake me in my own thing. So I feel like it causes issues in a lot of marriages, because the man will now want to come and bring his own and feel like he has a say.
Know it all because it's your channel, and then problem, like there's always issues. So anyways, if you've not done it, don't do it. But in their case, they've done it, did not go well, and now it's over. Now let's even talk about the messiness of the whole thing, because that is the part that like I cringe every time I see a new video of Korra on the internet trying to pretend like everything is fine, or just she's doing too much. I'm not going to lie. And you know the funny thing, I don't even hate the babe. Like I like her. Like she's okay. Let me put it that way. I don't.
I'm indifferent.
I don't care about any of them, but they're just okay. Yeah, I like them. They're fine. The same way I like a lot of other people online. But now this whole thing is just like, stop doing it. Just stop.
It's so messy, especially when there are kids involved. And like you were trying to talk about, what's her name? Korra coming out to act like all is well, like she's happy.
Feel the need?
And you feel the need to always be in front of our faces telling us, oh, everything about your relationship, everything about your divorce, telling people not to disturb you. Like, you're doing too much on the internet.
And then you're doing live, you're breastfeeding your child. Somebody make a comment about that. You're insulting person. Like, why did you come in the first place? You know that's why you came. You came for the clout. You came for that opinion because you wanted people to say that so that you will respond, because you still want to keep trending. I feel like this social media sometimes also gets to people's heads.
It's addictive, yes, it's addictive.
And it's like you drive like what's the word? I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But it's almost like it's the blood that
drugs
keeps you
now.
pumping.
It's like drugs that is addictive. And the thing with social media is this: people need to understand that social media should not be your life.
Yes.
Forget that you see us vlogging all the time, posting videos like
that's
this.
That's like less than 3%
of our whole lives. Yeah, of our whole lives. Like, we don't come and show you. We can separate ourselves from our craft, from our job. We can separate ourselves, because at the end of the day, this social media is like a fake place. Let me put it that way.
Exactly.
It's not real. The love you're getting, everything you're getting is real to an extent, but it's not enough. Like, things can switch up in a second.
One act. Just one act.
It takes one act, my dear.
The same people that loved you today hates you tomorrow. Yeah. So it's like, it's a game that we should all just play the best way we see fit.
Yeah.
But this world, I feel like, is now past just a game, because your kids are involved. Okay, even her husband himself, all of them are just so messy. Mind you, he's messy, she's messy. But two of them are totally wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, the man is making videos of Korra doing this. Why? What you say? Really, like, and then she moved out the other day. She's there. She dancing and thankful.
Yeah, she was singing, thanking God. We know you're not happy.
You're not happy. Okay, and another thing, we've said it before, right? Some cases, some people actually need to get divorced.
Yeah.
But
you don't have to always be together.
Yes. In this case, her husband filed for divorce. She didn't want the divorce. Her husband filed for divorce. It's okay to accept that it's not what you want.
Yeah.
And to accept that you're hurt and find a way to heal.
Exactly.
Coming on social media and pretending to be fine and just bashing everybody and acting up is not a
the funny thing is that her husband is actually, even though he's the one that filed for the divorce, he's actually acting very sober and sad
and hot.
Like, he's even still crying on the internet. Like, I'm like, oh God, relax.
All of them are
of course, but at least he's acting. He's trying just to show that he's hot and almost like show us the reality of things. Left for Korra, won't know what is really happening. True. But the husband is almost like opening her bum every single time. He's the one that is bringing her leg out, And again, people are saying, initially people are like, why is the guy doing that? She just gave birth, this and that. And people are like, if it was a woman that came out to say things about her husband, we'll hail her.
Queen. Thank you for leaving that toxic marriage.
Exactly.
You're a queen. We'll stand. Blah, blah, blah. But now, because it's the other way around, we get problems sometimes. I'm part of the problem sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's the other way around, it's
like,
why you see her as she's this popular person, the celebrity, she's hot, she's all that. So people see it as his loss, whereas the man is happy to lose that because he has been suffering or suffocating for so long. See, my own is that this whole thing is just messy. I don't even know how to start dissecting the whole thing.
Another funny thing that I even don't understand about this is this, right? Did you see a case where you're talking about custody? How he took the children and even the breastfeeding one.
That thing pained me.
Yeah.
Like, I started feeling bad. That's even when I was just like, it's enough.
It's enough, yes. It's enough.
It's enough. You guys are too matured people. Find a way to handle this.
Yeah.
Because this one of you take a child you're supposed to bring back tomorrow. You keep the child for a week.
Yeah.
Why do you want to keep a child away from the mother for that long?
A breastfeeding child,
a breastfeeding child, yes.
Yeah, because she's breastfeeding her child.
It's becoming so messy. At first, you were getting sympathy, but now you're just even worse.
You're
than
doing
Korra.
too much.
Like you're doing too much. Both of them are doing too much. Like,
and you know, there's a bigger conversation about couples that get into a divorce and messy divorce when they have babies and both claim to love their, like, the man claims he loves his children, he wants his children with him.
You know the
woman claims she loves her children, she wants her children with her.
Do you know this thing you just said? Sorry, before you continue. If he loves his kids, you can carry that firstborn and spend time with that firstborn, but don't take away that.
That's my point. That's where I'm driving at.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you, the woman, you're claiming, oh, you love your children, blah blah blah, but you're bashing their father in front of them. The father you claim love, you're bashing their mother. So at the end of the day, do you really love those children?
Both of them is like, it was transactional. That interracial thing worked for them. They milked it. It worked for them. Probably not why they got married. I'm just saying what it looks like now. Because the man was taking shit. It's almost like him too. He liked that perfect family picture. And she was giving shit. It's almost like, oh, she never even loved the guy. Because how you even cheating from the start.
From the start, yeah.
You cheated from the start. You have been treating him anyhow. Like someone you don't even love. So what was the point? And kids are involved now. For me, Sha, that newborn should stay with the mom.
Yeah.
Like
some people were saying, in fact, social media people are very funny, that Korra, because of her behavior, that she's not suitable to be a mother to daughters because she's on the internet, basically from the moral aspect, right?
What kind of moral? What kind of nonsense?
No, my own is that, okay, so because Korra is naked on the internet, you feel she does not have morals to raise the children.
That's what I'm saying. What kind of moral?
No, wait now, then you feel that the husband is better off. But he was married to her.
Exactly.
On internet. Is it because he's not the one on internet? You feel like he's moral.
He was married to her. Is he not the one raising phones, making videos of the same person?
Thank you.
Saying he's one.
So which morals are you talking about?
This whole cheating and all the everything.
Yeah.
Is he that opened the leg? So which moral?
Which moral? So at the end of the day, what people are regarding as morals is just because she's on the internet dancing
without.
Naked. No, you don't know what the guy dancing half naked. You don't know what the guy is doing. You don't know the kind of person he is. And judging by the kind of things I saw him doing, he's not a good person either.
None of them are good.
So don't come here and start saying because
none of them.
He was married to her, so
if
he was okay
none of
with
them are good, they might both be good people, but none of them are behaving all right.
Behaving
the way matured parents should behave to protect
none of them
kids.
Are better.
Yes, nobody's better than the other.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Do you know, this just made me to even respect Jamie and Nikki even more.
Yeah.
So today we don't even know why they got divorced.
We don't know, like.
No matter how they sleepless nights for a while.
I'm telling you.
Because how we not know? You should please tell us.
Like, it's not normal for us not to know. We need to know. Yes. It's not normal. Most people would
close
give
family
us
and friends. I'm sure they know. What's her name? Nikki gave hints how she was unhappy. How what was those things she was saying then? Basically, should I say taking for granted? Taking for granted and stuff like that. Which I get. It's hard to just stay mute and
not say anything.
And people will start thinking maybe you were the problem. I think she just wanted to make it clear that she was not the problem. Which I kind of feel like she wasn't the problem. I kind of feel that way.
She's even the one that filed for divorce.
Exactly. So which brings us to the fact. So if the man is the one filing for divorce, he's probably the one with the less issue.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably the one because and if he was one with more issues or with the most issues, she would have said it. Women, we don't know how to. True. Not air the man. Cover for a man that is a bad. No, somehow we'll say it. Somehow. If you don't even say it, your family members will call you out because it's very difficult for us to keep quiet when a man is misbehaving, you know. So somehow, she might be the one with the issues, but they should look for a way
with more issues.
Yeah, with more issues. But thank you.
But they should look for a way to keep it out
you
of
guys
social
have
media
babies
for the
goodness
sake of their kids.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And another thing, right? Like myself, I can be divorced tomorrow. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
One thing that, in fact, that's why I respect parents that get divorced and still co-parent peacefully. Now I get why Kim is very angry at Kanye. Kanye is just mad.
But she knew it was mad from the beginning. But
because it's like it's not easy to co-parent. So it's like two of you should do your part. I know it's hard because for you to get divorced someone, you're already beginning to hate the person.
Yeah.
So it's hard to try to work together with a person. But remember your kids. Now and again, I get why parents stay married for long. Their kids are a bit grown. They just manage and let it be the sacrifice that they made for their kids. I know people of today will be like, It's not what it.
It's not worth it.
By the end of the day, see this kind of divorce now is worse.
It's worse. And again, I'm against staying for your kids, right?
Yes,
but it depends on what. Okay.
It depends on.
So for instance, if we both grow apart, which happens, many people grow apart. They're not just meant for each other. Their hearts are in different places, right? But you have small children, so you can say, okay, let's give it a few years for children to grow older. Then we now leave.
We'll find a way to. Should I say? We'll probably be roommates.
Yeah.
But the kids will have no idea. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then before
that resentment starts coming in.
Yeah. And before you know, the child will grow old enough for you to now say, you know what, okay, we can't.
Some people that will do this will end up falling back in love with each other.
Yes, now, yeah. I've seen couples that divorced and went and got married again.
And did wedding again, yes. It happens.
So
sometimes,
you can't really say, but once it's now, okay, domestic violence, abuse, all those things, I'll say, don't stay for your kids, because what example are you setting for your kids? I'll say that.
Exactly.
But if it's not something that serious, maybe try. Because it's not easy. It's easy to say stay for. If you're looking at the man every day and the man is annoying your soul, it's not easy to just stay there. But I'll say maybe try. When your children are now older, you can now say, okay, peace, we've done our best, let's just go our separate ways, you know.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Like, this case is just difficult, but all I know is that I love my kids too much to let them go through this mess. Especially when they have a father who actually loves them as well. Yes,
it's not
I love them too much. So if at all, but in this case, I even feel like I don't know why the man will behave like that. So I don't know what the backstory is, but if at all we are getting divorced, it will have to, like, if I'm moving out, I'm moving to the same street or 5 minutes away. Like, it will be the kind of divorce that I drop them in school in the morning, you pick them back up and bring them to my house the week they're staying in my house, and the week they're staying, like, they'll still see us together all the time. We'll have to try our possible best to work together. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes for these people that get divorced, it's actually easier for them because they're no more living in the same space. You don't hate that person. If anything, you start liking that person again
back,
because they are scarce.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Maybe even try separation. Like, you know.
Yeah, first of all.
Yes.
Do you know, I saw a couple that they pretended to like each other just for the children's sake. When they were now older, they now had a proper divorce. The woman now got married, the man now got married, but they're now like one big family now.
Yes,
like they are now like one. They're almost like your husband is now like my friends.
Yes,
our children call them daddy and mommy.
Trust
daddy and
me,
mommy.
That's the kind of divorce that everybody should aim to take.
Yes, because divorce is inevitable in many cases. If you look at the statistics,
in fact, in 90% of marriages, it should end in divorce. Clearly, a lot of them won't because people work on their marriage. People choose to stay. People choose to overlook things. But 50% of those people will still separate. Think about it. Think about all the people you know that got married 5 years ago and how many are still even married.
Exactly.
A lot of them end up separating.
It's getting worse.
So it's just to try to find ways to make it work. It's easy for us to sit down here and talk about it, but all I know is that this is just too messy.
It's too messy. And
you have a baby,
a little newborn. I'll guide you.
Can't come here and just condone it because I can't understand it. I can't understand.
Do you know in some of the videos where he's even you hear the baby at the background talking?
Yes,
I'm like, oh, is your brain? What is
come on, Korra, come on. You know, there's some jokes that I joke with my husband, like we'll be like, Nello, what the f? You know, things like that. Come on, that the children are there. You can't say
thank
that.
You exactly.
Even come on, Korra, that we're having an argument about something that the children enter.
When they don't enter,
the end of the conversation.
Hey.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Okay,
go to daddy. Go to daddy. I just opportunity and go. You know,
exactly.
Don't talk of this kind of public display of stupidity, like I like to call it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Basically,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Let us know what you think of because at this rate,
nothing else we can add. We've said everything we can say. So let us know what you guys think about this case. It's not even about blaming any party now. Just what do you guys think generally?
Just to work together.
Yeah.
How best to work together in this case?
Yeah. And
you know,
what's the best solution?
May never be our portion, your portion.
Amen. Oh, amen.
I'm not saying
we'll
not get divorced. We don't know.
No, we will not get divorced. We're not getting divorced, don't worry. We're together forever.
But in case it happens, listen to me, please. In case it happens, try and find ways to work with your partner.
Yeah.
Remember, you once loved that person. When people were doing the do to have those children, people were happy doing it.
Remember, you chose that person as the mother of your children. You chose that person as the father. Yeah, you are the one that did the choosing. It's not even the children that chose where to come from. So try and just work with that person for the sake of your kids. When they're now older, you can now tell them everything the way it is. At that point, they'll even be the ones to even decide who they prefer or whatever. But for now, please.
For the most part, they won't even prefer. They will love two of you and just know that two of you have faults.
Yeah,
which is the aim. Like, it's actually one way I plan to raise my kids, right? I want them to know my faults and know that it's, even though I might behave like this, it's not good. Mommy does this doesn't mean it's good.
It's good, exactly.
Daddy behaves like this doesn't mean it's good. You can do better.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend like this behavior is how it should be. You know, some parents, they try to blame the other party and excuse their own.
It's true. Another thing that many parents do is they don't even let children know the faults, their own faults.
Yes.
So children now grow up thinking their parents were perfect.
Exactly.
When they now get married and their wives now do one thing. My mother was.
That's one thing I'm very conscious about. Like, my kids are so young now. It's hard to explain things to them. But once they get older, it's like, why? Even if I'm calling your daddy, okay?
It doesn't mean we hate each other.
Yes, this is what happened. It's just, it happens. It's normal. We'll settle it, blah, blah, blah. But I would want them to know these things and know it's very normal. But because they will still see the love.
Yes.
And know that people that love each other can still have misunderstandings.
Yeah, and work on anything.
Yes,
you can
work towards a common goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've said it all.
That's it.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, remember our personal channels are linked in the description box. And
as always.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.